Hi, Laura here again with Casey's Clubhouse, and I wanted to talk about energy regulation in the case of kids with ADHD, kids with autism, kids with anxiety or depression, anything that takes a toll on that regulatory system. In Casey's, we think about a 1 to 7 scale, 1 being very, very low energy, like I'm gonna go to sleep, and 7 being very, very high energy, which is like I am, buzzing out of my shoes. I'm jumping all around. This is big. We do have examples of where 1 is appropriate, like sleep, right? We don't have many examples of where 7 is appropriate because 7 can be really out of control. And a lot of kids with high energy will live in that 5, 6, 7 range, and then they will pull up right down to 1 when they are completely exhausted and have no energy left. They kind of run themselves ragged. We have the kids who live at a 2 or 3, maybe a 4, where they just can't bring the energy that they need to do the tasks, right? We talk a lot about 4 being the balanced energy. That is the just right energy, right there in the middle, right? Now, that isn't true if you're out at recess. A 5 or a 6 may be fine. And when you're in a classroom, certainly a 3 might be fine, but if you get to a 2, you're probably not able to pay attention really well because you're too low energy. Parents being able to understand where their child kind of lays on that scale helps. So being able to look at your child and see what is happening on their scale, because if they go to school and let's say they have a challenge sitting in class or sitting through classes, they probably are at that kind of higher speed, right? The 5, 6, 7. When they go out to recess, they may have some trouble because they may be at that 7 because they're now just trying to put out all that energy. That can end up in some social challenges along with getting in trouble maybe with the recess teacher and phone calls home from the principal. Being able to help that child see the range of 1 to 7 and being able to help them see that when they're in a classroom and their energy is at 5 or 6, what is it that they can do to be able to decrease that energy to at least a 4 so that they can kind of be in that spot on energy zone.